And this is all up in the jungles of northern Germany, as you'll know from A-level geography. And amazing animals up there, like the kookaburra, big green bird, 6'3", dark hair. And you know how birds have warning cries, the territorial thing, you know, all birds do this. And the kookaburra's got a very distinctive one, you know, it just sounds something like, "Oi! What are you doing here?" And we used to fight all the time. It was rough and tumble of the jungle, you know. And it was gang fights, really. And we used to fight the sharks up in the Baltic. And we all had gang names, that was the idea. The sharks were called the Sharks, because they're sharks. And we wolves, of course, were called the Jets. And we'd go down to the beach and we'd taunt the sharks. We'd say, "Hey, you sharks! Yes, you with the fins on. You're not very nice at all." Yeah, you know, and that would get them pissed off, you know. And they'd gnash their teeth together in that way that sharks can't do. And they'd rush right up onto the beach and die. It's quite tragic, really. But, you know, I had to get out of there in the end. And really, I was brought up mainly in this town called Bexhill-on-Sea, which, well, it's an infamous town now. And the best way to describe Bexhill, for people who don't really know what it is by describing Eastbourne, which is better known than Bexhill. Eastbourne, it's south coast of Britain. It's one of those little coastal towns. Eastbourne. People live their lives, they retire, they move to Eastbourne. Then they live a little bit longer, and then they die. And then they move to Bexhill, right? It is, you know if you've been there. I mean, there's just no kids there at all. No one to play with. When I was growing up, I had to play with Mrs. Stevens, who was 76, you know? It was ding dong, "Hello, Mrs. Stevens, you coming out to play?" No, hello. Yes. Remember, you're in my gang, remember? Oh, sorry, I've knocked you over, haven't I? Just hang in there. Look, it's Kiss Chase we're playing. Yeah, you don't need your teeth. Go and take them out. Kiss Chase. You're it. You got to chase me, right? You're it. Go on, chase me. Yeah, take another step. That's good, right? And we'd go up to my bedroom. We'd put on rock and roll records and dance all night long. It was great. I was young. We were crazy. We did nothing. But you know, it was great. I had a gang as well, you know, great kids gang. Well, I was a kid, they were not quite so young. But we played kids games like the doorbells. Remember that? Where you ring the doorbell and everyone runs and hides behind bushes and the guy comes to the door, no one's there. He's pissed off. Yeah. It's a great game, but no one in my gang could move, you know? It took us about half an hour to get up the pathway, and then I'd get everyone ready, and I'd ring the doorbell, and everyone would just stand there. The guy would come to the door, we'd go in and have a cup of tea. Slightly different. But I wanted to live on the edge, do a bit of shoplifting, that was the idea. So we all went and hung around the chemist shop one day. There were 6 of us, 3 of us in wheelchairs, 2 of us on walking frames, and me on a pogo stick, you know? Just trying to blend in with metal, right? And the guys in the wheelchairs doing wheelies, looking hard. The guys in the walking frames doing nothing. And then when no one was looking, we were looking very casual, just blending in, as you do. And when no one was looking, we'd run off with all the anusol cream in the building, you know? It's great for your anus, really, that's wonderful. Their bowels moved faster than they did, it was true. I used to go backwards down the street, go, "Oh, my bowels are getting away with me," you know. And we used to play that kids game, racing your bowels down the street. You remember that? And you get your bowels out and you put them on the floor, yeah? And then you get a long stick and you push them down the street. Victorian kid used to do it with big hoops, you know, and we'd do it with, and there'd be 6 of us going, "Oh, I'm winning, da, 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 da," and the first over the line would win all the bowels, remember that? And you go, "Ooh, spares," you know, up your bottom there, and everyone else say, "Ooh, colostomy bag for me, please." Yep, shopping bag, that'll do, there we go. You probably played the same game, just, you know. But Mrs. Stevens, unfortunately she died about 10 years ago now. She died in her sleep. We're expecting it, really, because she was kipping on the M62 at the time. It's just not the way to do it, is it? You know? But it was because the way I was brought up, my grandparents, they brought me up really, they were sort of religious and, well, a lot of stand-ups, a lot of people doing stand-up these days, and a lot of stand-ups are actually of the Catholic faith. Just statistically, it happens to be true. And that is really quite good when it comes to stand-up, because you can talk all about the Catholic faith, heavy duty, you can rail against the guilt thing that goes on, or the Jewish faith, and you can talk about the oppression you get in the Holocaust, all this stuff. But I was brought up Church of England. And that's useless, it really is. You say, oh, I was brought up Church of England. When I was a kid, they used to say to me, they used to say, always wear an anorak, right? And wrap up warm, And that's it. It's a real spongy religion, There's just nothing in it, and it was entirely useless to me. But I used to I was forced to go to church at gunpoint, and they used to read all the Bible stories, and some of the Bible stories are really funny. Because remember the classic one, the three wise men. We all know this one, the nativity thing. I underline wise at this point, three wise men, because apparently the three wise men, they said, yes, we are three wise men, we are, hello, and we are getting on camels and we're going to follow a star. So they followed the star all night we followed the star, and then the sun comes up in the morning and they go, oh, where's it gone? Three stupid men, really, weren't they? Three wise men. Three wise men get a map and say, look, there it is, Bethlehem, we're going by the B491 and left at the traffic lights. Three stupid men say, we will get on camels and follow that. Which star is it? It was that one, wasn't it? No, that's your torch. What are you talking about? Don't poke me with that. We must hide. All during the day, when the sun was up, they must have hid under a tarpaulin saying, we must hide, otherwise we'll get caught out. They'll know we're the three stupid men if we come out. We must retain our dignity, the three wise men. Hide, Steve and Dano, hide, we must hide. So anyway, somehow they got to Bethlehem, more by luck than judgment. And probably someone showed them a map, This is true, this is how it happened. And they got to Bethlehem, and there was the baby G in the Virgin M, and in the big stable. And it was great. The three wise men come in, and he's there, baby G, hello, I'm baby G, my mum. And says, hi, we're three wise men, apparently. Hello, yes. We have brought you gifts, baby G. I have brought you gold. Now, gold's still a groovy stuff. Everyone's using it today. And baby G's going, oh, Mum, this is gold. Yes, very nice, yeah. Buy a lot of Smarties with this, mother. Yeah. Thank you very much. You were very nice. Now, number two. Wise man number two was, hi, I'm wise man number two. It was all his fault. No, I am wise man two, and I have brought you frankincense. I think frankincense is the equivalent of Old Spice today. Because Old Spice is advertised every Christmas time. Have you noticed that? There must be a tie-in there somewhere. And baby G going, Mum, this is frankincense. It's nice. I'll splash this on all over, get down the disco. Yes, that will be very nice. Thank you very much. Now, wise man number three. Wise man number three is, of course, he's the tallest, the biggest, and the tallest of them all. And he says, hi, I'm quite tall. And I travelled a long way, the wise man, the third wise man, and I have brought you myrrh. What is myrrh? It hasn't really caught on in a big way, has it? You can't even get myrrh in the body shop. That does seem to mean it probably doesn't exist, doesn't it? Because they do have everything at the body shop. You go in there just for something ordinary and you say, ooh, what's this on the shelf? Strawberry buttock rub. No, I don't know any human being who uses that. What's it? Apricot knee enhancer? No. Shampoo? Do you do that? What's this? Hair salad? With onions and chives. I just want, wash this. And then you see the tester there, freeze up, and you go, oh, got to go to the tester. And then you go, shh, I'm an orange. Shh, I'm an apricot. Shh, I'm a bowl of fruit. And no one will ever sleep with you after that. Have you noticed that? But, it's really good. The good thing about Body Shop, they don't test their stuff on animals, but I don't think they test it on anything, do they? Well, we're a bit unsure about this. We'd like a confirmation. They just say, what's that blue stuff coming out the wall? Oh, all right, we'll put it in a bottle. There we go. Call it blue stuff. There we go. So that with chives. There we go.